Can I be honest with you for a second? I woke up this morning, picked up my phone, like I always do, and within 2 minutes, I felt behind. Someone from school just bought a house. A guy I follow on LinkedIn got promoted again. And then I opened TikTok, where a 19-year-old is apparently already a millionaire. And I'm just sitting there thinking, what is wrong with me? Welcome back to Little and Wise Talk. Today, I want to talk about something I've been sitting with for a while. Self-growth. What it actually looks like. Not the motivational poster version. Not hustle culture. The real thing. Here's what I used to think personal growth meant. Become better. Improve yourself. Achieve more. And honestly, that's not wrong. But it's incomplete. Real personal growth starts with awareness. Understanding who you actually are before you start building who you want to become. And most people skip that first part. They try to copy someone else's blueprint without ever reading their own. Which is exactly why we compare ourselves so much. When you don't know who you are, you start measuring yourself against everyone else just to figure out where you stand. I know how hard that is to break. Social media makes it feel impossible. You're constantly surrounded by other people's highlights. New cars, new achievements, new relationships. And your brain just starts doing the math automatically. But here's the thing nobody tells you. You don't know anything about how those people actually got there. You don't know what they gave up. You don't know if they've been at it for 10 years while you've been at it for 10 months. You're comparing your chapter 1 to their chapter 15. You see the trophy, never the years of failure behind it. You see the photo, never the quiet moments of doubt that came before it. Someone once explained it to me like a fire. If you add wood slowly, a little at a time, it burns all night. But if you dump everything on a small flame at once, you smother it. That's what rushing your growth does. You kill the very thing you're trying to build. And I had to ask myself something uncomfortable. I kept looking at someone in my life. Someone smarter, more successful, seemingly more put together, and wondering what I could possibly offer that he didn't already have. Then he came to me one day, not for advice, not for information, just to talk. Because he needed someone who would listen without judgment. And I realized, while I was comparing myself to him, he was coming to me for something he didn't have. Presence. The ability to make someone feel heard. In that moment, I wasn't behind him. In the thing that mattered most, I was ahead. We all carry different torches. The sun doesn't compete with the moon. They just each shine when it's their time. So what does self-growth actually look like? 5 real things. 1. It's becoming aware of your strengths and your weaknesses. Not just what's broken, what's working too. 2. It's learning from people instead of competing with them. Competition creates enemies. Learning creates growth. 3. It's being able to say, I don't know how to do this yet, and still believing you can figure it out. Humility and confidence. Living in the same house. 4. It's genuinely understanding that you're not better than anyone, and no one is better than you. You're just different. That one sounds nice. It's actually very hard to live. 5. It's making the uncomfortable changes, the ones that cost you something, because you've decided to take the person you're becoming seriously. It sounds simple when you list it out. It is simple. It's just not easy. And that's why most people never actually do it. The thing that was holding me back wasn't a lack of ability. It was where I was pointing my attention. Real freedom isn't about getting more. It's about seeing what you already have more clearly. Growth begins when comparison ends. If something in this hit home, drop one word in the comments. Garden. As a reminder to tend your own. Don't compare your garden to someone else's. Water it. Pull the weeds. Be patient with it. The harvest always comes. If you're new here, we drop conversations like this every week. Real talk, no fluff. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the world needs more people willing to think this deeply. Until next time, tend your garden. See you soon.